Richard Rogers' work is immediately recognizable. Most famous perhaps is his first major work, the Centre Pompidou in Paris, that he designed with the Italian architect Renzo Piano. Its radical design, with many of the building's functions set on the outside, was extremely controversial in the early 1970s. Now it is seen as a landmark that transformed a museum from an elite monument to a place of social and cultural exchange. Rogers says he has fond memories of his time in Paris.
It was a very exciting period. It was a period of political upheaval, especially the 60s, and it was also a period where people were looking to how to repair the city and the society. Paris gave us an opportunity not only to do a building which was very much a public building, which again comes back to my principal interest, but also to help heal a small piece of city, which is a pretty unusual thing in your early 30s.
Rogers says he did not receive any new commissions for 2 years after completing the Centre Pompidou and considered giving up on architecture. Since that time, though, he has established offices in Spain and Japan and received commissions from all over the world. Another major urban project that followed the Pompidou can be seen to continue some similar themes. The Lloyd's building in London, completed in 1986, is often cited as cementing Rogers' architectural reputation. The Pritzker jury considers an architect's entire body of work in awarding the prize and its $100,000 grant. Martha Thorne is executive director of the Pritzker Prize.
Why Lord Rogers and not someone else? That's a decision that the jury makes, and while I can't reveal the discussions, I can indicate some of the things that did impress them. Certainly his commitment to sustainability, his commitment to cities, in other words, his understanding of broader issues, of seeing architecture not just as an individual building, but as a building block of a community, of a city, of a region.
Rogers' Terminal 4 for Madrid's Barajas Airport also won the acclaimed Sterling Prize last year. The prize honours the building seen as most significant in the evolution of architecture. Rogers has advised both the Spanish and British authorities on city planning and design.
I have been working very hard on cities. In Britain, 90% of us live in England, specifically 90% of us live in cities. Cities have had a tremendously difficult time. People have been leaving cities. That's disaster for cities. We have been putting programs together to attract people back to cities, and people are moving back to city centres.
Current major projects by Rogers and partners include Tower 3 of the World Trade Center. Rogers says it is designed to create the effect of reaching into the sky. Hattie Hartman is one of the editors of the publication, The Architect's Journal.
Many of the great architects, many who have won the Pritzker, may have had a more narrow view of the profession, and they were interested in the art of architecture, whereas I think Rogers has an appreciation of architecture in its widest sense, and that is very much to be applauded.
Later in the year, the Centre Pompidou in Paris will stage an exhibition of Rogers' work. Catherine Drew for VOA News, London.